Hey there, welcome to Coffee Tea with me. I'm Pastor Rick, and we are going to be having some conversations throughout the season of 2026. Let me just kind of give you a kind of what you can expect over our time. I will be recording these particular things, these sessions, really once a week, and we will be posting them on basically Facebook. And the idea is just to establish a time where we can have conversations, where we can share our thoughts and our hearts around the amazingness of the God that loves us and that we love, around His Word that is eternal, unchanging. Um, and then around how this thing works and walks out. And I think some of it is some of what's driving me at this point in time, just to kind of do a kickoff here. Something that drives me is that when you get in a certain age group, it does become apparent that your time is is limited. It's a lot closer than it's ever been, obviously, but you realize that you have just so much time to accomplish things that are good and right and important. For some of you, it's going out and making more money and creating a great wealth, and that's certainly fine, and that's good. For others, it's doing more with your family. Some of it, for some of you, I don't know, it's trying to work yourself into retirement so you can do whatever retired people do. But for me, it's for my time that I have left here on planet Earth is for me it is what can I leave behind that brings value and has importance to other people. What would that be? What would be those things that, and no, it's not that little pride thing that says, what will you remember me by? No, it's more about what I can give and the little that I have to give that will encourage you and enable you to walk out your life, but how you walk that out, how you journey. And that's a big word for me. How are we journeying in the Lord? What does that journey look like? What are those things that we do to cultivate a healthy, strong journey until our time has come? You see, that's really where my heart is that I don't want to just I don't want more of something. There's nothing that you have that I really want, but the thing I want, I want, in as far as me is concerned, is how I can encourage those of you that even when I'm gone, there'll be still something that I can give through this, like this media, this kind of a program that we're doing, conversations, um, and that's really what I want to do. I want to be able to be real with you. I want to be able to share real things with you. I want to talk about, some things perhaps that I've learned that might maybe save you a few steps in your journey. Maybe even give you an opportunity to change some direction in the journey that you're currently on. Um, and that's really what my desire is, and that's what I'm really looking to do. So I hope that you'll spend some time with me, and we can converse, and I want you to be able to ask questions, even share your thoughts. And there's no thought that's too little or stupid. A thought is something that is generated from you in your life, and as well as in your journey. And if you would you write me through my email? And that's the more stable of all of these medias. The stable for communicating. At least for me, it's Rick Study, RickSSTUDY, and then the number one, Rick Study one gmail.com. If you would be so kind to establish some kind of a way of where we can have that conversation, and I could even answer questions, or I could encourage you in other ways through even uh, that particular medium. So today I want to just kind of hit our journey together with this, and that's the question is, if you, what would it look like if you and I settled the fact that from this day forward, we are going to pay more attention to our spiritual growth than we will in our and than we are in our natural life, meaning physical, the world around us. In other words, what am I going to, what are those tools? What are those things that I could use to grow me up, instead of just keep walking humdrum, accumulating things that when I do finally pass, finally pass, I'm not leaving a bunch of things, but I'm leaving a mark. I'm leaving an impression. I'm leaving my thumbprint, if you will, in and on someone's life, to make a difference for them, to save them maybe some heartaches. That would be really cool. I could rejoice in eternity over that one. So I would say that in this journey, that if we would take more and more time, I'm not saying start tomorrow morning, because I'm going to tell you, sometimes we start something and we never do finish or follow up. I know I'm that way. I'll say, I'm going to get up at such and such time, and I'm going to pray, and I'm going to read my scriptures, and maybe I do that 4 or 5 times, but then something gets in the way, or I'm really super tired, or didn't get enough sleep, or something that begins to wean me from a decision that I originally made. I want to be able to talk to you about that real part, in not only in my life, but also perhaps in a way that you may be struggling, and that you may be tripping over. And then together we can build our spiritual lives so that is far more significant than all the accumulations of things. Those things are going to pass away, but the spiritual stuff is eternal. And it's not just eternal when because of the fact that we're going to live in heaven in eternity. It's eternal in that that when it's God, His word, His promises, they will keep on giving. They will keep bearing more fruit. And I will encourage you to walk with me in that journey. So this is just kind of a snippet to kind of get us going. I just want to encourage you to join with me. We'll be posting this I think at 12 on Sundays, each Sunday. And each one will have its own unique view, or new perspective, I should say. So please join me, and make sure you write me at rickstudy1@gmail.com, and I would love to greet you. Okay, until we meet again, may His face and His love shine upon you. May His word be magnified in you. May His Spirit fill you to overflowing, that everyone will see, feel, and know that you are not your own, but you are a part of something so big, and His name is Jesus. Hey, till we meet again, God bless you. Amen and amen.